minus 4.7. That's why I'm not outside. Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me one moment. Marky cam. Best thing I've ever done. It's funny how people's behaviour changes when they see you got one of these in the car. And screw it up to its mount. Turn it on and press record. I've also got it powered in as well, but like anything, it's a bit tricky sometimes. Run wires all over the place. So anyway, where are we? Oh, it's midweek. Look at that light. Why is my Benny hat on? It's because it's freezing cold. So, of course, without further ado, oh, and the moon's still up as well, just still up. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, those who are not quite sure. It is me, Marky P, your favourite DJ, radio presenter, video viralist extraordinaire, allegedly. All right, never true, real, just a bit of fluff. Fluff, not half. Right, so how are you? It's Humpday in the UK. That means, of course, we have climbed the hill to the middle of the week, and by midday today we'll be able to surf all the way down and coast easily downhill to the weekend. So let's try and bring you some of that Friday feeling at midweek, because that is what Hump Day is all about, getting you through the rest of the week as well. I love Hump Day. It gives me that real nice warm feeling inside, especially when it's cold. It's minus 4.7 outside the bunker this morning. Minus 4.7, that's very chilly. So what's going on today? Of course, for all of your updates and so on as well, cruisefmevents.co.uk. Go over to there and have a look. Also, Cruise FM podcasts. So go over to the Cruise FM podcast website and you can actually download any of the podcasts that you may have missed. So cruisefmpodcasts.co.uk. Not forgetting, of course, the schedule, the very important schedule. See who's on and who's in, and who's on and who's doing what, and whether Dubs is wearing his rubber thong this week. But I think it's a different flavour this week. Might be sheepskin because it's very cold. So you know the chill is out, so he needs to keep his spondulix warm. Yeah, I know. Right, so that is, of course, go over to Facebook. If you go over to the facebook.com Cruise FM page, and you can hit up the events tab, you can see what's on today. If you want to know what's on in the week, of course, it is the cruisefm.co.uk, and then it's /weekly-schedule, and then that'll show you who's on and who's in. But we do, of course, post it up on the Cruise FM Facebook page as well, so you don't have to go too far to find out who's on. So what is going on today? Of course, it is the Hump Day session. Of course, we have wonderful shows throughout the week, but of course, being a selfish git that I am, of course, love to give a midweek shout out to everybody that locks into Cruise throughout the whole week as well. But also, not forgetting, of course, this week we have kick-starting the Hump Day sessions, of course, around about 4 o'clock with Shirty Man with his Reggae Vibe show, doing it only in the way that Chris the Shirt does, with his teeth in this week. He's promised us. Yeah, I'll put my teeth in this week, I promise. So he's putting his teeth in, and he'll be doing that from 4 till 6 o'clock. Then, of course, Soul and Uplifting Classics in the mix, and the Kenwood Chef on his 1210s, doing what Dubsy does best, getting you through the drive time traffic as well. And of course, the return of the Paradise Sessions with myself from 8 till 10, more about that in a minute, and then Stacey V sizzling his bangers, taking you up to the midnight hour from 10 o'clock as well. Unique goodness, you say. Yes, madness, madhouse indeed. So this week on the Paradise Sessions, I've got some wonderful tracks this week, and the wonderful tracks, like anything, like every week, where we pick the artists. I've got dropped on the mat yesterday, fantastic, the Joey Negro remixed with Love, and I was listening to it with Love last night. Got a couple of those bangers off of that tonight. I can't wait. It's a fantastic remix album, fantastic. Absolutely loving it. Did I say fantastic? It was fantastic. So tonight I've got a bit, I've got some Tom Brown, I've got some Brick, some rare funk in there, rare as funk tracks, inspired by Ken Walker. Yes, Ken at work. I've got Tom Brown, I've got the Chai Lights as well, a fantastic track from the Chai Lights that you may not have heard of for a very long time. Been digging deep. I've also got some disco boogie classics, and they are some twists that come off of the, if you go hunt around a lot of the electronic stroke download stores. Juno is one of them as well, and it's very high up in the Juno chart as well. This one is a personal favourite of mine, and I'll just introduce it tonight on the show. It is a fantastic party banger. E-Pockets as well. Delegation, the Dry as a Bone mix, the Dry as a Bone putting their magic to the Delegation track. The wonderful Richard Earnshaw versus Mark Evans. You know, The Way You Love Me, because it's a fantastic mashup with that, and that, I tell you what, it's one of those goose bumpers. A bit of Philly in there as well, you never know. Soul Persona, of course, the beautiful Fresh and the wonderful Soul Persona with one of their wonderful tracks that kind of give you collywobbles. It's one of those, love listening to it. It's the ambience of it, the rare groove twist, and me chucking me into disco tracks. How dare I? How dare I? Joey Negro, of course. I've got to mention Joey because the album, I say, is massive. Absolutely loving it. And I've also got to mention as well Beat Kinetic as well, so I'm going to be putting that in there too. Wow, I don't know how I'm going to squeeze it all into tonight. Of course, Natasha Watts, vocals from the lovely Natasha Watts as well. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze it in tonight. It's going to be absolutely mental, and I cannot wait. So people, keep warm, because it is -4. It's very chilly. I'll speak to you later. If I don't speak to you later, you'll hear me later. Peace, light, Marky P, that away, and I'll see you later.